All right, so now we're going to move forward into something we call the thread the needle movement in the Super 7. And this is a little bit different than the yoga thread the needle. We're going to stay really active and dynamic the entire time while breathing, keeping our eyes up, and we're going to start crossing midline with some of the parts of the body here. So we're going to breathe, and let's start with your hand on your ear. All right, one side, and now you're going to try and rotate, turning your eyes and bring your elbow to the other elbow. So notice how we're in this quadruped position, but we're now rolling. So we're rocking and rolling at the same time. And then you're going to keep breathing. Now look up to the sky the other way and reach for the sky. Stable rotation work going on in the rotator cuff here. Some segmental rotation through the whole body. And we just don't want to sway too much with the hips here, if at all. Just keep breathing, and let's go back and forth a few times with this. It's nice and easy. You're rotating a little bit more maybe with each rep. And breathe. Good. And notice how she's following her eyes, not just the arm movement, and breathing. Good. And now go ahead and reach all the way through with your arm. Reach through. Good. And you're reaching through, stabilizing, staying nice and tall, following your eyes, and then rotate back the other way. Good. And we're just getting full range of motion in here. All right. So over time, this just engages that crossing of midline pattern. Breathing and resetting the rotator cuff with the hips, and we're trying again not to sway too much, keeping that curve in the lumbar spine the whole time as well. Good. And breathing. Now we can let's switch sides so you don't feel lopsided. All right, and go ahead and start with the elbows for a few reps here. And I want you to take some inventory as well, bilateral symmetry. Try to understand what side might be a little more restricted than the other. What types of parts of this pattern may be a little too restricted or hard to do or too painful to do. Go ahead and reach all the way through. Good. And now let's turn that into a little bit of a rock. So reaching forward, and then on the way, it's a nice dynamic rocking pattern as well. All right, so the thread the needle position or movement can become a strength exercise too. We want to get reflexive control and stability through this movement pattern. So don't just think flexibility and range of motion. Allow yourself to be able to breathe comfortably in this range of motion, in this movement pattern. All right, enjoy that thread and the needle, and we'll see you with the next one. Have a beautiful day.